Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Friday 27th of July. Thanks again for watching. Site stays free of charge by you coming back and watching these videos and by telling your friends about it. So thank you for doing that, because the more you view, the more charts you use, the more adverts we show, and that's what generates revenue for the site. So thank you for spreading the word. It really is becoming very popular, so thanks for that. And when the videos are online, goodness me, thousands of people notice. I got thousands of emails yesterday when the video didn't upload properly, but thank you all for letting me know. It really does help, and obviously if there is any problem like that, always let me know and we can sort it out quickly. Just wanted to show how the rainfall totals look for the next week, because we are going to be going a little bit more unsettled now we've had this brief taste of summer. Of course, the weather can't let us get away with it for too long. Notice how the British Isles here is in yellows, and that's sort of 20 millimetres plus, but look at this heavier rain across Scandinavia, running into northern parts of the Low Countries and through western parts of Germany. Totals there could be 70 millimetres plus from thunderstorms, and also some pretty heavy thunderstorms breaking out across Switzerland, running it into Austria and also Hungary. Much of the Mediterranean dry, but some showers expected across Greece and across Turkey too. Taking a closer look at the rainfall across the British Isles, this you can get by going to weather charts at the top of the page here. Down the left hand side of the GFS operational, click on UK total rainfall, and it brings this up for you. So this is the rainfall for the week ending midnight on the 4th of August. So this is midnight next Friday into Saturday. And you'll notice here, look, how we've got totals of 20 millimetres plus across much of England and also Wales. So that's about an inch of rain falling in many areas, sheltered across the northeast. But heavier rain tending to stay across western parts of Wales and northwest England. Still not particularly very heavy. I mean, 40 millimetres over higher ground is not huge totals. Most of the rain northwestern parts of Scotland, but you can see for much of the UK, the rainfall figures probably around about what you'd expect for a week total at this time of year, perhaps a little bit above, but dry weather you can see slotted in there too. These blue colours here indicating rainfall totals of 15 millimetres or less. So overall, not a bad week ahead, although things are turning more unsettled than we have got used to recently, of course, with some glorious hot conditions in some parts of the country. Opening ceremony for the Olympics tonight, maybe a thundery shower around, but don't expect anything horrendous. I suppose there could be an odd heavy shower, but really not amounting to a great deal. So let's just go through the weather then for the next few days, and these are the pressure and rainfall charts. The time is up here in the top right hand corner. Low pressure centred off Scotland during the course of this afternoon. For many though, you can see it's dry, although look, low pressure is off here towards the southeast, and that's bringing these outbreaks of rain northwards through southeastern parts of England and into East Anglia during the course of this afternoon. And these are little showers that could cause some problems at the opening ceremony during the course of this evening as those showers move in. One or two of them heavy, one or two showers in the Midlands, yes, but many areas dry. Most of the rain across northern and western Scotland, pretty breezy up there as well. As we go through this evening and into tonight, the showers should fade away from the east, and then many areas are likely to become dry. However, those northern and western parts of Scotland are always seeing some rain, but down to the south it looks like skies are going to be much clearer, and I think it should be dry as well. Quite a nippy night ahead, lows of about 5 or 6 degrees. For Saturday morning, well, we'll find low pressure still in control. Some showers across the north and the west. For many, though, it's a dry and fair start to the morning. Winds typically westerlies, west-northwesterly, around about a force 4 through the channel. 4s touching 5s across the Northern Irish Sea, perhaps 6s across Northern and Western Ireland. Cloud bases for those of you who fly above 4,000 feet, typically perhaps 2,000 feet in these showers across Western Scotland. But for most, it's a fair and a dry start to the day. Yes, there'll be one or two showers developing into the afternoon, but really they're going to be fairly well scattered. And it looks as if these showers will just continue into the evening. Most of the showers and outbreaks of rain northern and western parts of Scotland, perhaps northwest England. But you can see here how most of England and Wales are dry. Yes, an odd shower, but really this is virtually nothing at all. The wind's just picking up through the Irish Sea and western Scotland, becoming 6s through the Irish Sea and the Western Channel, perhaps nudging 7 across Northern Ireland and the far southwest of Scotland. And then overnight into Sunday, low pressure is still there, look, towards the north of Scotland. It does slowly move eastwards, but what's going to happen during the course of Sunday is that more unstable air gets introduced across the whole country, so the risk of showers is increased during Sunday. I think most of the showers, northern England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales and southwest England. Very few across central and eastern areas. Still an odd heavy one though is possible. Quite breezy out here in the west. West northwesterlies around a force 6. West to west southwesterly around force 5 to force 6 through the channel at times. Cloud bases 3,000 feet down to 2,000 inch showers. I think we will find 1 or 2 heavy showers around during the late afternoon into the evening on Sunday, but they should fade away, and then I think overnight will become dry once again. Still showers across northern and western coasts. On to Monday morning, a ridge of high pressure built in. That brings some drier conditions, and then we find some outbreaks of rain moving in from the west. This rain will be leaching its way eastwards during the course of the afternoon on Monday, and it brings some heavier bursts of rain to southern Ireland, southwest England by I think midday on Monday, spreading its way eastwards in the afternoon. I think for more northern areas of Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, running through northern England and Scotland, generally dry here, some sunny spells, 1 or 2 showers across the highlands of Scotland, but generally it's dry and it's bright. Overnight that rain is going to still be falling, and I think 1 or 2 pockets of it could still be on the heavy side, but it looks like it tends to focus. Sorry, I went through 2 charts there. It looks like it tends to focus around the Irish Sea, Western Wales area. The low there you can see developing. I think we'll find that low will just be tracking its way eastwards as the rain moves north and east through the day. Some pretty hefty bursts of rain across Wales, central and northern England as well as the southwest. Could be 10 to 15 millimetres of rain from this. I think that then will be clearing its way eastwards, and we should find that by Wednesday we'll find dry weather moving in from the west. Still 1 or 2 showers around, but I think generally the story for the back end of next week is one of an improving situation with a weak ridge of high pressure building in. So although there could be 1 or 2 showers out in the west, I do think that for many the week is going to be dry, and there is the chance that by the end of the week, with low pressure being somewhere off the west of Ireland, we could find some very warm south or southwesterly winds, although I have to say my confidence in that is fairly low just at the moment. Now, looking a little bit further ahead, this is from the ensemble model, and it just gives you an idea as to where we expect conditions to be going. Let me just get it forward onto the relevant day for you, because we've been noticing, haven't we, that in fact I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to use the ECMWF because that does actually give you a better indication as to how we see things. So this is the ECMWF for the 3rd of August. Low pressure up to the north, look, this west or southwesterly flow. And what the ECMWF is trying to pick up on is that this area of low pressure slips eastwards but really never clears out of the way. And so although the flow comes into the south, which was what the GFS was predicting, this very warm weather across central and eastern areas, we still have a low that comes into the west, and that could bring some unsettled conditions around the 5th and the 6th of August. Although I do think that East Anglia, South East England, parts of the Midlands and southern England could go into some very warm and dry conditions, although always wetter towards the north and also towards the west. Indications are as well that by the time we're getting into the 10th period of August, we could see this trough that's out to the west slipping its way eastwards. Now what would happen there is that would introduce much more unsettled conditions for a period of about 5 or 6 days before settling down around the middle part of the month. Although it would never be dry, we'd still find some showers around. I do think though that we should find the second half of August is better than the first, and the first half really isn't going to be that bad. It's just not going to be particularly summery. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.